желать. С 9 декабря 2019 по 9 октября 2020 года.
So today I just uploaded a video about going to an old Soviet camp that I went to look at, and one of the people that viewed the video wrote to me saying that she's got a similar camp near to her house. She actually lives in the city, but she's got a summer house in a little village. I think it is about 40 kilometers away from here. So we've come outside the town and we're going to go there and check it out, see what it's like. So let's go and see what we get up to on the road. I'm with one of my friends, Collier, today, and we've just turned down this country lane. I've never been here before. We're already like halfway there, so let's go and see what adventures lie in store for us. Car's definitely due for a wash soon. Look at that. So we've just driven past a lake that people are walking on. Most of the lakes are actually frozen now, even though it's not very cold today. And it looks like there's a lot of water on top of the lake. It doesn't look very frozen at all. But because we can see some people on the lake, we're going to go and have a little walk on it. Collier's brave. He's the guinea pig. If Collier dies, I don't go in after him. That's how we're viewing it. I hate the thought of being on ice. Yeah. No. I feel sick at the thought of being on ice. I feel sick at the thought of it because it's thick, but it's almost like melting. That's as far as I'm going. That's as far as I'm going. I'm a chicken. I'm not going any further. No, сейчас не глубокий, да, даже если умираем, я думаю, что не умираем. Да, я туда не пойду.
Почему?
Да нахуй это надо.
Лед.
Ну, лед, да, но смотри. Ты будешь прыгнуть? Нет, это не прыгнуть. Ты прыгнуть, как будто ты баскетболист. Collier's a brave man. He's almost ice skating in the middle of a lake. Got this for a house right next to the lake, but that's good in the summer. Привет. Привет. So this is the church that we could see from the road. I had no idea that it was going to be here, but it's really beautiful, considering again the village is really small. It's pretty big, to be fair, as well. Pretty nice, isn't it, to be fair? That's it. So that was one wild road that we just went on. So in the village, and as you've just seen in other videos, every village has the phone. But this one also has like a bell, and I guess this is from Soviet times, that you would ring. I'm not going to ring it, but you would ring it to let people know if there was a fire. Yeah, I can imagine if it was done really hard, then it'd probably be really loud. We're pretty hungry, so let's go inside the village shop and see what's for sale.
Сюда выйдешь, мы пока купнем.
Степ, да, и зелёный, да. Пока можно? Ну, он говорит, подешевле. Неожиданно.
Все, и по карте вот этот аппарат, и касса, все вырубается
даже
сразу.
так.
Понял?
Да.
Вот хоть что-то доработает.
Ага. Вот так, ладно. Спасибо. Удачи, до свидания. So we're just driving through this. It's not really village, it's a big village, I'd say. They've got quite a big school here. And we've just gone past the House of Culture. So we're going to go and have a look at the House of Culture, see what's going on here. They say Dom Culture, House of Culture. Look at this nice little area they've created here. And this is finally, and actually a new monument. 70 years, I guess, is celebrating. 70 years it was made from the victory of the war. There you go. Not Soviet or anything. Very interesting. And here we go, some pictures of their posyolog, so their area where they live. So I guess originally there's a big factory and stuff here, you see. They've got a brand new volleyball court here. And then there's a hockey court here. To be fair, it's pretty small, but it's nice that it's new. They built it. So it's a village, and you know, in the village they've got a brand new hockey court. And then over here, got a brand new football court. To be fair, the football court is very small. I don't know how you can play football on that, but still, it's brand new. So it's great for the village, isn't it, to have these things. So a few miles down the road, and what have we got here? Another church. So let's go and look inside. Maybe we'll get inside this one. Oh, it's locked as well. Now here is a war memorial with a bit of a distance because it's not very Soviet looking. I guess it's not very old because it's actually has the church cross, doesn't it? The cross. So this is different. This isn't like a Soviet one. Very interesting. So we found the entrance to the destination that we've been looking for. And would you believe it? I'm sure you would. What is here? Another church. We've got the church well. It says that it was built in 2012, so it's very new. Okay, it's very icy. It's almost like I'm skating. So let's go and find this abandoned children's summer camp. So we found the abandoned camp, and it wasn't really any good at all. But what we've also come across is this church, which looks amazing. Unfortunately, it's really dark now, so I'm going to come back here tomorrow and film it because it looks pretty amazing. Look what greeted us when we came back into the town. It's pretty nice, isn't it?
Studio 21.
If it ain't 100, it's a miscount. 7 days a week, I flow 6 ounce. If a chick with me, she like.
So the rest of this video I filmed a couple of months ago. I didn't have time to finish the ending and come back to this church, so come back today just to film the ending off. Don't know how we're going to get over all this snow they've piled up, but the church looks absolutely amazing. Let's try and find a way to get in so we don't get knee deep in snow. This church is going to be amazing when it's redone. There's a big thing in Russia at the moment. They're reconstructing all these churches that were neglected or just ignored during communism. Let's see if we can find a door. I've got snow all down my shoes. some sort of dodgy electric cable there. I'll not touch that. Where is the entrance? Ah, it's here, so it's all blocked up. So it looks like I'm not going to be able to get inside. I was hoping to go inside. There's a ladder there to go onto the roof, but I'm not going to risk that one, I'll tell you that. Let's see if we can find a... I think there's a way in here, hopefully. Hopefully nothing's going to fall on my head, I'm not going to die. Although, it would be a good place to die, I guess, in a church, if you had to pick somewhere. Wow, this looks like it's all fallen from the roof. You got the actual plastic roof or something that was put on there at one point, I guess. And it's all fallen. Wow. At one stage you would have been able to walk all the way up to the top there, to the bell. Jest napisane Katia.
Nie.
Внутри.
Да ладно.
Да, Катя написано.
Да ладно.
Серьезно, Катя я написан.
Да ладно.
Да. Только осторожно, что ничего не падает. А то здесь может все падать на нас.
Так.
Wow, so high. So high up that is.
Катя написано. Катя. Катя. Катя.
Вот так.
Катя.
The construction that's like holding this thing together looks so flimsy. Like this little piece of wood, I mean, it looks, you know, it's like scaffolding, so they're reconstructing the whole place. But the scaffolding, it just looks like it's made out of a whole piece of wood that could just fall at any time. And I guess the people that are doing the actual, what's it called, the reconstruction, it's going to be a pretty scary job, that is. I mean, look at this, look how, I don't know any construction people out there, they know about, you know, putting up the scaffolding, but this connection here, wedged between the gate of a grave, is pretty much holding the whole of this side of this, the whole of the side of this church up. People are going to walk up there. It's a risky job, I think. You can just pick out the what is they called in England, like onion domes on the top of there. I guess that's already been reconstructed. We like going to these old churches. I mean, they're all over Russia, aren't they? But and a lot of people get bored of coming to churches because it's just church, church, church. But when you can see things like this, these crosses just lying here, look at that. Pretty cool, eh? Anyway, I'm glad I came here because I really wanted to finish off this video. It's been in my to-do list for a long time, and I really wanted to just finish it off. It's really beautiful around here, it really is beautiful. Look at the, I mean, obviously now it's winter, so the trees are a bit bare, but some of the Russian countryside is really, really beautiful. You can hear some conversation. I'm guessing my friend Katya has already struck up conversation with some locals. Let's go and see. Oh, I've got snow down all my socks. Look at that. Look how nice it looks. I used to keep some spare socks in the car. Let's have a look if I still do. I hope I did. This is going to be a life-saving moment for me right now. Let's see. Do I still have spare socks here? Kitchen roll, pants, hey, spare pants, spare socks. How lucky am I? And yeah, a wig and a crown. So this looks like a toilet. Let's go and have a look. Katya's just gone to the neighbours to use the toilet, and there's a toilet here. The village toilet. Ooh. Doesn't actually smell. Oh yeah, it does smell. Yeah. I think I'll just go in the side of the forest. Can't see a reason to have to go in there. I won't fancy having diarrhea on a freezing cold night when it's minus 30 and you got to go into that hut. That would be a pretty horrible experience.